and welcome to Your Coaching Journey, a podcast for doctors about coaching. Whether you're a coaching doctor, a doctor who is learning to coach, or a doctor who would like to build coaching into your professional life, then this is the podcast for you. Hi, I'm Helen Leathers, and with me today on our podcast is one of our coaching doctors. Tom's not with me today, but I am joined by the wonderful Hindatu Tukur. Welcome.
Thank you, Helen.
Let me just tell our listeners a little bit about you. Hindatu is a family physician and a board-certified lifestyle medicine practitioner with the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, and she's working at the Federal Medical Center Abuja, Nigeria. Now, Hindatu, have I pronounced that correctly?
Yeah, it's a Federal Medical Center Abuja, Nigeria.
Abuja, okay. And you support people in your community through evidence-based lifestyle medicine coaching. And I know that you've got 4 wonderful children, and you've recently completed our Transformational Coaching diploma and fitted that in with your work and with looking after your babies. So a busy lady.
I am a busy lady.
So you're very welcome. I'm really glad we managed to get together and have this conversation. So I'd love to find out a little bit more about you and about what you're doing and how you're using coaching. So just let me know where you're at since you finished our course. What have you been using your coaching skills for?
Okay, thank you, Helen. Thank you so much. Well, this course made a great impact on me because it changed how I coach. I have been coaching for a long time with my friends, with my colleagues, in my lifestyle clinic in Federal Medical Center Abuja. But following my coaching training with you, I began applying the skills I learned in real life settings, starting with informal coaching with my colleagues and my younger colleagues too, especially because they come up to me in the hospital. Can you help me with this? Can we talk about this? Please, I have an appointment with you. And that's so I say, okay, fine, come along. Let's have a discussion. It's just like a chat. But then after the coaching course, with the Transformational Coaching course, it became more focused. And it also, the course helped me to build my confidence, because initially I was used to advising my colleagues or anybody that I'm coaching. Now with the Transformational Coaching, it has taught me how to allow the individual to bring up options, manage his own problem, if there is a problem really. And it just helps me to guide the client or my friends or whosoever I'm coaching on how to bring the best out of that coaching session and to help to generate new thinking. So initially I was just doing it haphazardly without any guidance. But now after going through the Transformational Coaching course, it helped me build experience. And then after that, I also sought feedback from my colleagues and my friends. How was that? Oh, it's fantastic, and I was so happy,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And then also in my lifestyle medicine clinic, we have started formally in Federal Medical Center Abuja. I have residents, and so it helped me to guide them on how to coach. We see a lot of patients, pre-diabetic patients, pre-hypertensive patients, patients that are diabetic and they are uncontrolled, obesity, overweight patients. So that is what our focus is in the lifestyle medicine clinic, and most times we use a lot of coaching. So that is where the coaching skills came. And residents observed me coaching, and sometimes we also coach group of patients or clients at the community level on different topics.
Great.
On lifestyle modification and hypertension, diabetes, nutrition, and all that. So that's where I am now with my coaching.
Excellent. So it sounds like you went from wanting to sort of give advice to a much more emergent, let's talk about this, let's find out what you would like to do and how you could change the situation.
Exactly.
And how has that been received generally?
it has been received very well.
Good.
Particularly in my clinic, the patients are eager to come to us.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they'll be like, after the session, wonderful. Please, when are we going to meet you again?
Oh, how wonderful is that?
Yes. So even though we are just starting, but we are seeing very good response from people. And I said, as I said, with my colleagues and family members, I've gotten positive response from the coaching sessions, and I'm very happy with that. Initially, a month back, we had a family gathering, and I just sat down and I said, all of you, let's screen for hypertension, let's screen for diabetes, and anybody that turned out to be, I'll give him a special coaching session.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's at the community level too, with all coach. So that's how far we have gone now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's quite early to find out what sort of effects that's had on people's health generally. But we would hope that if they're certainly looking forward to the next time they're coming back to see the doctor, then that's got to be a positive, hasn't it?
Yes, that's quite a positive. And I'm surely going to follow it up using our tools, like now using the lifestyle, the lifestyle wheel. I can be able to I can follow up patients. Okay, so this is how far have you gone? So there are a lot of tools that I can use. Also from the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, there are questionnaires that you can use pre-intervention and post-intervention. So I can use my coaching as an intervention and monitor how far the patients have gone after a certain level.
Excellent. So that's something you're planning on doing to monitor the effectiveness of your sessions.
Exactly.
Fabulous.
Yes.
When you start to do that and start to get some results, I know that Tom and I would be so interested in finding out how you're getting on. That would be something that I think we'd really love to share. Yeah. Maybe on the podcast, if you were happy for us to do that, or certainly within a coaching community. It sounds like something that people would really be interested to hear about.
Definitely, Helen.
Wonderful. So you mentioned tools and sort of ways to get feedback and measure effectiveness. But if we think about the coaching that we covered on the course, what would you say is your favourite tool to use with your patients?
Well, really, because I like lifestyle medicine, and that's majorly my focus, even in coaching. I would say I would love the lifestyle wheel.
The lifestyle medicine wheel.
Lifestyle medicine wheel, because it's easy to use. It helps people to quickly see which areas of their lives are going well and which need more attention. So it's up to you. It's an objective way of the patient or the client to assess himself. Okay, I want to talk about my diet. I want to talk about sleep. I want to talk about social connectedness. I want to talk about substance use. So you set the ball rolling by yourself, and then I don't have to talk much. It is you, and I can use it to assess which stage of change you are in.
Yeah.
In an objective way, without probing, without being giving any advice.
Yeah.
And it encourages honest reflection, and it also helps clients to decide their own priorities. This is what I want.
Yes.
And then clients will be more willing to work with you as their coach. Yeah. So I love it. And also the visual format makes the conversations clearer.
For someone to have their immediate visual feedback, like you say, they look at the wheel and they can see it in a visualized form. And that's, we talk about playing back in coaching and playing back our clients' words and language. But when they have something really physical or visual to look at as a form of playing back, that's really powerful, isn't it? They can see it there in front of them, that overview of their lifestyle medicine factors.
Exactly.
What would you say your favourite question is when you're working with people?
I would say my favorite question is, where are you at the current situation?
Okay.
Yeah, because it allows the patient to talk, and it gives you the opportunity to do an active listening.
Yeah.
The patient or the coachee will tell you everything that you need to know, and you just keep quiet and listen. The patient will just tell you everything without you interrupting, because I realize that listening is one of the most powerful skills that you should have as a coach. So
Yeah.
I like the question because it gives the client the absolute time to talk and bring out his feelings. Some people just actually want to talk. They want to talk it out,
Yeah.
and that is the point where you really need to focus on what is the current situation. Is it physical? Is the problem physical? Is it social? Is it psychological? Is it spiritual? The patient explores all the aspects holistically, and you listen. That's my best question.
Mm. And I think you've heard me say it before, but I always think being heard is healing. And for many people, they may not have been able to sit down and tell someone all about their current situation. There might be worry, concern, shame, embarrassment, perhaps. And to have someone sit and listen and just be there for you, I think that's so powerful. What's the best result or outcome that you've had from learning coaching skills?
Well, the best outcome I've had is the confidence, that confidence to coach, and knowing that I have gone through a transformational diploma for over 6 months, having learned a lot, having interacted with colleagues from all over the world. It gave me that confidence to coach. Even though I've done it before, as I said, it's now more structured.
Yeah.
I am confident, I'm more relaxed, and I know how to get results, even though in a very short time.
That's great. That's so good to hear.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you say about being relaxed, because one of the things we notice is our students, when they first start, they can be a bit tense. They can be a bit, what am I going to ask? I've got to ask this question, or I've got to stick to this structure. And by the end of the 6 months, they're much more relaxed. And the same amount of coaching time, whether it's 20 minutes or half an hour, you can get so much more done in the same amount of time, but just because they've relaxed into that space. They're probably asking less questions, saying less, but they're relaxed. And it sounds like that's where you've got to.
Yeah.
Great. So I know you're really busy and have lots of things on the go all the time. What do you like to do, just out of interest? What sort of hobbies or interests do you have outside of work?
Because I'm very busy, as I said, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a doctor. So my best time, I like spending time with my friends.
Good. Yes. Social connection.
Social connection. That's the best part of it. Just sit down with my friends and have a good time with my friends. Go out, spend time without the children. Just me and my friends. Okay, I also love walking, because I like walking out. I like walking in the sunshine, sometimes early in the morning. Makes me happy.
Yeah.
Sometimes listening to your podcasts.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Early in the morning or in the evening, sometimes alone, sometimes with my children or with my husband. I love walking outside, maybe for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how much time I have. So that's a hobby too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And interestingly, you mentioned your husband, because oddly, I've met your husband at the British Society of Lifestyle Medicine, but I haven't met you.
Yeah.
In physical, sense, we haven't been in the same space.
Yeah, I wanted to come for that. I can't remember what happened I didn't come for that conference. He's into lifestyle medicine too.
Yeah. So I met him in Newcastle, I think, a couple of years ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Excellent. It's lovely that you've got that interest, that, you're both interested in the same things. And that's quite special, isn't it, in a partner, to have that?
Yeah, it makes it easier to practice it at home.
Yes.
It makes it easier to incorporate it in all that you do, because your family, your spouse is also interested in what you do. So it makes it much easier to practice. And he supports me in all that I do concerning lifestyle medicine in particular.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you want to kind of assess how effective the coaching is in your medical centre.
Yeah.
Apart from that, what's next for you?
I just want to make sure that coaching and lifestyle medicine is fully established in my center in Federal Medical Center. After that, I will think of how to maybe start coaching online.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's another one for me. And then maybe a private coaching, uh, outfit or something like that. But for now, the priority is for the public to make
yeah.
sure that it's well-rounded in my center. Then once I've done that and the more patients you see, the more clients you coach, you gain confidence and more experience. Then I will think about establishing myself. Also, maybe private coaching. But for now, actually, it's for the public.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I'm most interested in.
to encourage them to be healthier and to feed into what you're already doing, I guess, with them.
Exactly, to be healthier,
Yeah.
because we see a lot of patients that we can help with coaching, as I said, because of the change in lifestyle that we are seeing all over the world. We are seeing a lot of overweight patients, we are seeing a lot of obese patients, we're seeing a lot of patients with non-communicable diseases that we can reverse that trend with coaching lifestyle. So that's my focus now, to see how I can impact on my community to change and reverse that trend of increased prevalence of communicable disease that we are seeing in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's but generally, as I said, after that, then I will look at myself and see.
If that's all you ever do with it, that's more than enough, isn't it? That's really good work.
Exactly.
And it's so lovely for us to know that where people come to us to learn these skills and then they go out and take it into their part of the world, whether that's they're part of the UK, they're part of the NHS, they're part of private practice, they're part of Africa, wherever they are, and that ripple effect of what happens next. It's just so lovely to hear how everybody's using their skills differently. They're the same skills, they're listening, but how are they using it practically in the world? What difference are they going to make? It's quite wonderful. Without obviously divulging anything confidential, I'm just wondering if you have a success story that you would like to share with us.
Yeah, well, one of the success stories was about my friend that she's a widow and she was thinking of getting married again, but she was quite hesitant because she has three children. And she came to me and said, so please, I want to talk to you. Do you think I can go ahead with this or not? And then we sat down. We had a session with her for about an hour and we were able to weigh the options. She told me what was happening in her current situations, how the kids were taking it, how she's managing it, and how her proposed husband was also taking it. And we looked at the options and we were able to come to a conclusion that actually she felt that she could go ahead with it.
Oh,
Because
wonderful.
she had been widowed for several years and she was having challenges managing alone and all that. And finally, she got married again and she's happy.
Oh, how lovely. And just
Yeah.
having that wonderful conversation where it wasn't about you giving her suggestions, but it all
No,
came from her.
it all came from her. She
Yeah.
generated options herself. She was able to rank her options. She felt that, well, she felt she could really go on with the marriage after that session we had. And her kids were also involved. She spoke to her kids and they were all okay with it. And she went ahead and she was happy with it.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah.
That's so lovely. Well done. It's great to hear. Finally, or what would you say to any doctors who are thinking of adding coaching into their professional development plan? What would you say to them?
Well, I will certainly encourage that, doctor, because initially when I started coaching, I was quite shaky, as I said, because I'm from Africa. Even the the way you speak English was difficult for me to understand, but I had to listen. I was like, oh, Helen, what did you say? Okay. My colleague, Tom, what did you say? I kept, Zach, what did you say again? I kept
Yeah, our accents.
yeah. All right. But then gradually I got used to it and I was happy with the way we communicated with my colleagues. Everybody was ready to help each other. And it was whatever you do, however, the reflections from your coaching were genuine and they were not judgmental in any way. It was a free space for me to talk, and then the reflections were genuine. We were just like friends, more like really family members towards the end of the course. So I will it's a space where you will learn a lot because of interactions with your colleagues, and interactions with your instructors, without feeling different from anyone. I mean, it's a very good space. So I will really, really recommend that if you are into coaching, that you should take the transformational coaching course, because I have learned a lot from it and I'm teaching others what I've learned, because I have residents that are interested in lifestyle medicine and I'm teaching them what I learned from transformational coaching course and they're happy with it. So I told them that if you want to join, please do.
Oh, lovely.
And yeah. I learned a lot from that course. Yeah.
That's so good to hear. Thank you so much. And, it's so lovely to hear how, as I say, that ripple effect of how it's impacting your work at your medical centre. And I look forward to hopefully in the future hearing some of your feedback and success stories about how coaching has been effective in helping people with those lifestyle issues and maybe other things. So thank you so much. I know you're busy and I really appreciate you taking the time to join me today.
Thank you so much, Helen.
Thank you so much. And we really look forward to being able to share some of that information with you and listeners. So next time on the podcast, we will be looking at art in coaching and as a tool to help you explore things with clients without using words. So really looking forward to that and look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.
This has been a Monkey Pants Productions podcast.